Well, you had mentioned someone suggesting that you work in film. Is that when you first got started? Did you know right off the bat that TV was your calling?
Yeah, I was on a mission. I was like, like I said, when I was little, sitting cross-legged on the floor of, all those shows, Rowan Martin's Laugh-In, Midnight Special, all those things, and just watching everyone get their hair and makeup done on TV. That's all I wanted to ever do. I never wanted to be an actress. I never wanted to do anything else.
You never thought about runway or print or
Never
special
wanted
effects?
to do it.
I know that you
I do special effects.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't. Yeah, I had when I first started working, I was called to do old age makeup, and they're like, "Oh, can you do it?" And I'm like, "Sure." And they're like, "Okay, we'll pay $2,000 for the day," and I'm like, "Oh, sure, I can do it. Yeah, I'll be there." So I went and hired somebody who was the best at old age makeup, and I spent the day with him and paid him $1,000 and learned how to do old age makeup. And I showed up the next day with all my toys ready to go, and I did it.
you accomplished your feat.
Yes.
It's pretty awesome. Well, I know you had mentioned that you brought your daughter into the business, and you had mentioned that you wouldn't put your name on something that you didn't feel proud of. So I hear, or I read that your daughter actually was nominated for an Emmy.
Yes, she
and
was.
how is she doing now that she's been nominated?
She's doing awesome. She was nominated, and she didn't get it, but I was so disappointed. I'm like, oh. But she's still, she's still young. She's, 24 years old, and she works full-time over at General Hospital, and she just they love her there. She has the work ethic, and I would never, she worked for free for me for 2 years, where I ran her crazy, all over the place. And she earned the right to be there. And when she was there, even now, she's been there 4 years now, she doesn't rest on her laurels. She sits at the edge of her seat. I mean, all of us are like, yeah, we're good to go, whatever. We're a little more relaxed. But that comes with age, whatever. But she sits at the edge of her seat, and she has her puffs, and they're all the names of them are all next to her, and she's got her brush and her her little bag of stuff, and she goes in every break and powders them and makes sure everyone looks fresh. Very proud of her. Very proud of her.
It is a big accomplishment in itself to get a nomination. So
Yeah.
I can only imagine how much talent she has to get nominated.
Yeah, she's incredible. And again, it's because she's humble, and she goes in and with a learning attitude, and that's how you get good at what you do. You've never arrived. I haven't arrived. I have so much to learn. I've been blessed. I've been blessed by incredible sponsors, by incredible awards and incredible people and places to be. But I haven't arrived I'm not the best, And my other daughter also, Jessica, she teaches. She's an amazing teacher, and she comes to, I teach some classes in the Bahamas for the Miss Teen organization. It's called Teen Fantasy Camp. And girls that want to be a teen, a Miss USA, go to the camp, and they get to swim with the dolphins. It's an incredible program, and we just have so much fun doing that. And Jessica teaches the classes there, and she's really good at breaking everything down, and yeah, I'm proud of my kids.
You had mentioned that you worked on the pageants for Miss USA, Miss Universe, and Miss Teen USA. How did you get involved with that?
I was working with George Hamilton on the George and Alana show years ago, 15 years ago, and they asked him to host the show. And so they called me and said that he wanted me to do his hair and makeup for the show, and could I also do Marla Trump's, who was married to Donald Trump at the time, her hair and makeup. So I said, sure, So I packed my bags and went over to, I think we were in either Miami or Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana at the time. Went there, and went there a day early so I could get everything set up, and looked at the room. The producer, Dawn Betcher, took me over to the room where I was going to be doing their hair and makeup. Donald Trump's wife, first of all. George Hamilton, who has, it's very classy, first class all the way kind of guy. They took me to this room, boarded up windows, cement floor, a TV tray, a mirror, and I started like hyperventilating. I was like, and Dawn's like, okay, what's wrong? And I go, oh my gosh, I can't do their hair and makeup in this room. It's just like, okay, calm down. What do you need? And I'm like, okay, I need another room. And so I grabbed him by the hand, ran around the venue, found a room that would work, that had natural lighting. I said, I need carpet. I need a little wardrobe area here. I need craft services. I need a couch. I need mirrors, makeup mirror lights. I need, and I just like went crazy. And he had like 7 people working for me, electricians and carpentry people and stuff. And I thought, oh my gosh, they're going to hate me at the end of this whole thing, that they're never going to want to see me again. And after the show, they said, can you do us a favor and can you come and do this for every show? And I'm like, oh, okay. So that has been such an incredible blessing. I bring my mom and my 4 kids, because I'm a single mom. So every single location, I brought my mom and my kids with me on the location, pulled them out of school to bring them to Panama to see the Panama Canal, Texas to see the Alamo. I mean, just such incredible places. Puerto Rico to see the castles and the rainforest. And it's just been an amazing opportunity for my kids to see the world. And they've been to poverty-stricken places, so that they can, totally get a sense of what they have and, and just get a heart for people that are hurting. So it's been all around the greatest experience.
It is the dream, so to speak.
Totally living the dream. Totally.